Stay with Pure FM for more news and music live on 95.7.
We say some names. I just say maybe I came with the Black Stars of Ghana. See, I can't hear the show say now when you say I'm right here when you know I available for the stars. Oh, that one that found one time I be the crowd. And they say question. I mean, now and at the end so I'm say the Ghana Nibia I ready much more cover. I Pure 95.7 FM and the 23rd of June 2026. Non do about Pahusi do Bako. International Pegway, the special edition now. The Black Stars of Ghana, Ejina Kono against England. It will be mine, so Boston, US of A. And now some good chakra. And the Ghana Air Kono all out. It's answer. Yadika winning first game. You hear good results in the second game. Now, boy, my name is Koye. Oh, and England for Kasa, coach Thomas Tuchel Kasa. Declan Rice Kasa, the Black Stars of Ghana campus saying, and it's your Teneba Romo Honia Kakudin community. Usenkano Penka Ukuta Wabena will bow blow honsa. And the Black Stars of Ghana, Ghana Day. Right, it was a 4 year summer matching Emma Kwababu and Famra Pure 95.7 FM. And the Black Stars of Ghana, Ejina Kono. Now again, Masanso, a lot of Ghanaians are not paying me, but no. Now the Obesha the Ghana, Jesse Asher, the Chesapeake about Ghana, also the Ekano, Emu who say Ampa, and also supported the Black Stars of Ghana. No, now just a Ekano, the from Baby Free, Ebedru, and you could see, sir, Ghana colors, no, all over. I just say, Yenina, the support at the Mother Stars, said against England. Yenum, sir, a your core adding. Yenim sir enough nebum ye ogidie ewe ye mranchi ni mu se ombetimi ahye Ghana fo ani wonyam djafo ye be the Black Stars of Ghana game no ne be rere mu pa djafo atrase Christian ewa ha Maxwell na Asian enso ewa ha achese ene support no enya asem keto akra na said na medical America no different offices obi a shey just say America say menya a picture from Holland Insurance main office ewo edum na Befi Adam Ranch no obi a shey the Black Stars of Ghana Jessica Masade me so masha me Ghana de Maxwell enso a shey Ghana de Christian Aminya Hone de no aha anti and who said the legend Kwame Dinkra na wabana Black Stars Jesse kama dodo na who say obi a shey ne Ghana Jesse Oko Fidelity Bank ewo eduma enasem ketwa black nom any junior nom ne chese obi a shey ne Black Stars Jesse a omunyina support the Stars minim sasa na won so aye meka say ofa ebia eyekrum ofa kedeti ho ba bi na maduma bo say Ghana Jesse no ehyenkofo pa a obi anso try support to the Stars enchi yebehwe aye game ni mo pros and cons no yebehwe dia osia ye die ni kwase ye ho am kra na best start game no ene sesi ameno ka say media menya probable lineups but me pesa ye di kan eko America ye ko Boston baby a game no eko so because chairman BKB any aye team no bombom DJ game manager 50 no nyina aye available cast no any o maka nyina aye available ho na omo na ben team no na omo do so two from the omo te no ne akwakotie because ni kwase bia ye bosirmuka bia ena de ena ye match day entinye bosirmuka asem bia enti a game na hunsem coach Carlos Queiroz and so the readiness for this particular encounter and wakasa dia fa na captain Jordan Ayew and so edi nkomone Thomas Partey edi nkomone na ena niema pi ena wo sa game we mu Gideon Mensah and so akasa about the game I be kwakutie John Pencil one of the assistant coaches John and so ewon samwa on so dia to the head of this game and then some bebrebe and just say a free the Black Stars of Ghana camp eba just say ni nyina no ye de ho komom and so bremo era no pay na ye be kwa no ne de nemum and Black Stars in 7 year more and dominate a show 8 p.m. our Ghana time and a game no and so ebetimi akoso ba ko 11 yet na say we ma ni wi and at the end 8 I just say acha by nondu na omapon sa match no ye be preview game na nkasa near him any coaches ne nkomo mu de nya no na yabo yes ankomo na wa ha e wa fidie we so na o predictions no ye be san so agi eno our predictions ne meba so na Perry biscuits adaroma winners no na che say yabo mu nyina ba so come but and Black Stars there no o che say o predict say Black Stars game no o predictions I say oko Facebook Pure FM TV on Facebook na wa comment e dia ma me kind messages ne pa e dia ma mo sanso and on YouTube Pure FM TV on YouTube so no obetimi akọ na ode de enso de akwakoto na bibia enso ay kama enra Leo Messi masa na no Maxwell say oh yeah sure say Messi on one ball no Messi will always give you a reason why Obika na asema wintimi argue you can't argue always a reason why you can't argue with so because you're the greatest of all time or you're the best player since our football by you know or more every reason you can never dispute that fact because Messi oh my goodness na Messi say yeah generation we so ya hwana nka be high pa ya hwe Messi nka be high pa because adiana Messi or the ball ne yende brutal Sir Christian
yeah, Andy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And one pa.
Musha na mashe. Ya, mushe wi na mashe. Ejesi nuzu gumikani.
Anope Dr. Dinkra hu. Mini jeka was a mu cruise way. Mummy no shebo mu a. Ya na your problems last time see shebo by say. Last Wednesday.
Shebo na tia. Unse wo she Jake Debi.
But no me share the other
different one na Jake Shewi.
Yeah,
and then we watched the me share the last time.
Yeah.
na super iconic the dem say we been talk room how dem say free UK ban street
Chamana, just really, I know show me baby amenya bi asori ana star super iconic presenters in Gwanesh wanama.
We customize say that body dey na.
We don't use it. Do we no better ground Ghana.
Oscar. Oscar. See Dylan the man.
Dylan told Jesus with the man.
Yeah, what did I say that I said last most of my made it term. So one way change 22.
And I said me actually. So on the room when I'm at me
after the change crab
Maxwell 22.
Color Benny
yellow.
Ghana ye too good. So what I say. And black people. But also what I say shirts in black. Which Asante
use microphone I say
which Asante Ken or Car said the white man has brought his canoe to the bush, but the bush is stronger than the canoe. Danako Kudia. Drew coach no said the white man has brought his canoe to the bush. Shape no so what I say, but the bush is stronger than the canoe. That's what is going to happen today. What I say, yes, they them so more profile, more BBR saying. But Andy, I know will not give the 3 points on the field. Oh, we are BBR favor, but Andy, it is what it is.
And they just hear some new bisa what they are about, but then we just in there.
That's how we be asking the Christian and who cry more. Yes, said you know what messages you ever wrote. Maybe I will just see them. Adam Michel,
Blaster face.
Send that winner. Except for the man, near Bishop winner.
Star super iconic presenter.
And me drew a many age, Michelle, your president, comedy cry, legend, or Shanedy. Producer Jake Shanedy, me boy.
Yeah,
sir. Christian on Shanedy, me. I never miss an who's in the Memphis. Because I'm why I say we say this. Seriously speaking, ne party.
Busy Max or a guy.
Yeah. What I say, about me, mom, fancy.
Oh, yes.
Who the physical gaga and a baby 8 times 2.
Hey!
Stars with my
it's me a guy. It is what it is, master.
Nice one. T and I game Black Stars match no. Yebeko Boston so. Na yakwakoje eye ahwa mane body diaba. Because yede wa ha omo and a bank team no and the enkoso I mean ebibusa say na goalkeeper atize give me ata and ho nsem nyina no be sure say you reach out to chairman BKB asa information nyina no yes ebitimi aka but still because some people say and our predictions no for me otro eto ase on ma me wa be kan nyina enso etimi dia ma no pay na ntotoye no enso etumi akoso kama. Na answer na Baba Black Stars game no Christian me who say Junior Kwame Eugene say the next generation ebe feel say Messi AI
Messi asem dey say AI ka say the more now can now repeat you ne be irritating then no commentator ne can say me say you always have a chance when you have Leo Messi so Messi will team more. You always have a chance. Now, the last World Cup near boy na Messi, AJ World Cup no. He scored 7 goals. In fact, the top scorer of that World Cup no, Mbappe, Oshe 8. Here was that World Cup no. Na Messi see can with Europe. 4 years later, Messi akwa see can with America, MLS in the past 3 years. Here can lead Papa who we are here. Menyaso was in the top 10 obe ranking MLS. Etinka World Cup radio. Can Messi be just the supporting artist who? Kada place in the babebo. Na Messi a support you omo. E here then a Messi as I take air center stage again. Now Messi abo 7 games in the last World Cup. It's 7 goals. Now 2 World Cup matches 4 years later, Messi has 5. 5 goals in 2 matches for a player what 39 years more than what we expected. Minimum Messi ba World Cup no bayade. Minimum Argentina bayade. But never in my life and I imagine say yemo 2 matches in no. Na Messi as a 5 goals. Now this World Cup the Messi ayane say the first game no. Now he has 3 goals to equal a record. Yeba World Cup we na Messi has 13 goals. Now the all-time top scorer of the World Cup no as a 16. The first game no na Messi bet me break a equal record na. No he has 3 goals. Messi in just 1 game equal the record. Now the second game no Messi needed 1 goal to set the new record. Messi got that 1 goal. Now the commentator can so tie yara me pe bola unkwa utie unkwa ohwe na utie the commentators ne kan and the commentator ne can say ohwe the second goal no Messi setting the record and was breaking the record in just 1 game. So they say or setting the new record 17 or setting the new record 17 no Messi the start breaking on ankasa record as I call 18 goals at the World Cup. Now we are not game no other side MVP. The last World Cup no Messi edge 5 MVPs. And to another game no na player waji most man of the match awards a man of the match a match ni nyina wi a won say man of the match at the World Cup. Na Messi edge 12 and before another game no another dey be so Messi edge World Cup man of the match awards nko 13 unprecedented. Man of the match, yemo game in no. The best player of the match near boy no. Na Messi 13 times any precedent. The answer precedent is that depending on how far they will go. Say ko say ya na say bi Argentina timiji sa World Cup bi mu a Messi best agi player of the tournament bi mu. Na player of the tournament no waji ne air 3 times already. Mienu na waji no the only player waji World Cup golden ball air twice. Obi anyi mienu. Obi anyi mienu. Eti the supporting artists na mienu say bia players na kaniba do ball na Messi support omo no enei Messi na ebo ene mu na support omo.
Enra obi ka say say Messi he is not the hard working player on the pitch. But on na make the glorious moments ni nyina say sa Messi be tumrika ni sa onye
enra obi test me intimi fate o say udru Messi age na you don't work hard, you work smart.
Yeah,
if you 39 years 40 years here konandi wa ho odiansa dia kan nyina ne say you need to work smart. Messi is not working hard, he's only working smart.
Yeah,
nanu ani go no say no first goal was saying no. Messi movie say as a obi antimi detect as obi ehu no. Unim say sa zo na Messi ba be she goal no. A familiar script.
Yeah.
A familiar Messi do sa zo no. Near square board the manner. Sa area no. Messi will just pass the ball to the net. Say nyina enkaya. Sa benaba wo na o say goal no yi ni jesi no. The same goal o say no no.
Na Marcelo di na chi sa.
The same goal. Me di imagine my trend. Come na first board e ko hodom no. Messi e movie no. Sa area hodom sa zone no. There now say na Ostraford or 3 players. Mienu e mark Lautaro Martinez. Back no general line no so no. General line no so sa esen close on Lionel Messi. E no gina ho. E na Messi be nya sa zone no. Sa zone no andi. O the ball to 10 times the Messi a obehye at least 9 times. And Messi the boy better 9 times the ball to atinum. Second goal no. Messi na ele assist to Capria dey say no.
Yeah.
Only assist the man player no. Na player na say ball no. Na Messi asa be fa ball no. Na wa ball ni a block it. Na Messi asa ko fa second ball no. No that to net. Me my main worry is that so we Messi for Argentina team mu a eya be too ordinary. Because Argentina comes to this World Cup, they have scored 5 goals. Messi has scored 5. 5 in Lionel Messi na.
Yeah.
So in a game say ebia minim de besi china. injury makes me set in and do a knockout stage. Now Messi injured in a game they will need Leo Messi. No, onya available. One the best step up. Even though say we are Argentine, when Messi say goes or setting record or breaking record there, but in the event that Messi not available, Argentina team very vulnerable. Very vulnerable because meaning why the players are not coming. They will step up. And honestly speaking, a 39-year-old by this time the Julian Alvarez any Lautaro Martinez everyone was say Inter Milan and the amazing player of our national team on Timo. And I'm sure they win the penalty do. But even the penalty, Messi the two person. And a penalty. And a Messi bejina penalty no one on Oceana or high. And we can tell him say, Omon Messi as 7 money GA. Yes, so Messi as 7 in the same game, Yeniji. Say, or Messi penalty no, and Messi for the filie. And I'll share 2 goals for 2 Messi supporters no, yes, we filie. Now, the new challenge, Medema Messi. In fact, this World Cup no, one about the top scorer, Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi. All of the arrangement of the matches. So I'm not going to do. Messi Bowia and Mbappe. Mbappe Bowia and Haaland Bo. Haaland Bowia. Chairman Chairman against Uzbekistan. Chairman
Obi say, Adia Messi and Oma, and you and I diamu jam. Now jam the use the banu.
Against Uzbekistan, Andy. Against Uzbekistan, dear. Chairman Nedie and Nedie Chairman Sifom. Now, Mbappe has 4 in 2 matches.
Yeah.
Haaland has 4 in 2 matches. Messi has 5 in 2 matches. Only the most goals by a player in a single World Cup. A record of 1958. And a France will play a friend just Fontaine. I said 13 goals in just one World Cup. On one World Cup back. So just Fontaine 13 goals or say in 1958 World Cup no, Andy, we need to break it. 13 goals. And the way Messi are starting, the way Mbappe are starting, the way Haaland are starting. If they are able to go far in this tournament, I expect one of them to be able to beat this record. And Messi will be our share 7 goals last World Cup. Then what's a Messi we World Cup near no share 5 and in Quebec so I you. This tournament we now Messi has 5 goals. You better say quiet there. By 5 in 3 matches, the ominous match. Argentina and Jordan. Yes, Scaloni. Messi in case of Magic World Cup. Match we Jordan and Faden Tranchen. Or Bokre in 10 minutes and 3 goals. Yeah, group stages, you know. Not last year World Cup now share 7 goals, you know. Not group stages, you know. Messi and Timia equally last World Cup, no goals was share. And I think that it's simply amazing. You need to accept it, Andy. Oji man no asuma do work. He just a different player.
Felix Ade, I say we the Ronaldo fans won't say anything. If that referee in the game against Algeria has shown Messi the red card, all these statistics won't mean anything. Messi, simply amazing. Now listen.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah, Chris. Messi no Argentina team no bet me a compete. And they will even compete very well. But Messi woman, it makes them look ordinary. Sadly, it is not the first time. Even in boxing, Andy, every boxer was looking ordinary because Mayweather was around. And at that age, Floyd Mayweather won. And the other fighter Gates or Nebinger. About all the statistics is for Mayweather. It's or no free moon. And other guys who bet it. I got a Messi aim free one. Once he's with Argentina team, Chema, we'll always see them say, but they are playing very well. Because Argentina team, no, and the mom, yes, so you hear Amy Martinez performance. What's I say? Okay, it's a Copa America, and Messi to bench, or Frame Cortina bench, and a Lautaro Martinez be Mombese a J from Colombia. And Argentina team no more. So compare player by player, they compare any other big team, they can't compete. But when there is Messi, the light that Messi no kuta Argentina and the talent no kuta and the ball no born history that we're making, Andy, it will make the player look ordinary, but they are not that ordinary. Meaning, so what's the matter I'm making? It is like when Cristiano Ronaldo was in TikTok form. And the Ubeka said Real Madrid players are normal. These were players who can compete any other. Barcelona who was Xabi, Iniesta, Rakitic, money adin and so Messi. If the players they don't shine because of Messi. Ronaldo, then it is what it is. So on free the team will look ordinary, but in reality the team is not ordinary. Also last night because Leo Messi won. Chris, what can the best player award no 120? The goal scoring record alone is enough to make him the greatest. Or the best player, top scorer, man of the tournament, and non count. The ball no bonny adenka goal scoring alone enough to make him the greatest. One. I do say FIFA tournament say bonina. Messi na say goals be pa 25. Seba final game see a boy final there final. Messi na say goals pa 35. Current players or more body or ranking second only 11 goal difference. And a Messi the cheni part. On say European soccer near but say can champions, can league, can BBA for club, European club. No. Messi na player was say goals per Europe 672. Oh we are say 1 year, January to December. Messi na say most goals 91. Current players their wire the Ronaldo was 69. And I get Muller, Nana Okuta 85. Pele was 75. Now season, Ebia August to May year season, Andy 73. And the other now ball like 21 consecutive matches, we shall go winning in him. How possible? Say week 1 to week 22, Ningina also go. He scored 33 goals in that process. Game or day, Jai go, ni said, or the prime, El Clasico, and Crochet go, no, the prime. So what it means is that all the 19 teams now the only mobile from week 1, wash our money now. Asa Costa Tiase, 2 account and now the prime. This is crazy. Andy said, "Open goal show outside of the box 107. No player even has 80, and not even 70. And now about top scoring award, say what national team, what club, what this tournament, what Messi na Ajekesi. Even league crown, he's still leading with 9. And golden boot so on Nasa Ajekesi. And the goal average. Say be a number of matches are mabo, any goals are matching. It is better than any other player currently playing. And you would the chair. World Cup ni who say the biggest stage. Messi will be 30 now in 24. Near 22nd. So I think
23rd.
Yeah, 23rd. Until I think Ochina and Messi birthday 39. And I watched 5 goals in 2 games. All the goals Argentina said Messi na Shemeboa. And I do the no Chelsea. Only the first player was 17 and 18 goal at the World Cup. Go beyond 17. He's the player to hit 17 and also hit 18 all time. In the last 6 games at the World Cup, and the Washemu go. Or the 3rd player YS in the history of the world. Last 6 games. All the Chelsea. Messi has said here a lot of nations at the World Cup than any other player. 12 nations. Only said run 40 years exactly a hand of God. Diego Maradona the buy. 40 years exactly. And a hand of God and a buy. Now Messi 35 no Andy 18 goals now was your World Cup. Or did 35 aircon was him 12. And now him said the left foot in the year. So 18 and 13 has come by the left foot. Andy Messi last 6 games at the World Cup now. Was contributed 12 goals, was 10 goals and was 62. And see baller Haaland there ball. And the baller, their friend is say, Kylian Mbappe ball this World Cup. And the air fantastic. And I Chris Menga, we say, Obe call game, Biana, we say 2-2 like that. But because of Messi, Jamana, you're ordinary. So nobody talks about it. And I make an intimacy. Even Enra, also make us Mbappe, I'm expecting him to score no less than 1. And I was sure so, Bessie. I was expecting him to score many goals. But Messi, Maupine, I don't still understand why I say Iraq and Mbappe to bring a hat trick. No. And see, clearly speaking, no, a Messi, no, and a my boy, and I was a World Cup and call America, South America, Bia. And I say, but North America, Bia, a South American team, and the and no more in JKK, or more players so the player of the tournament. And see, and young one was Vinicius is stepping up. Messi is also stepping up. Meaning, because the South America bench me and the Ebeyo Mumi Nuna. And I was a make us and say, I didn't make catch Robias or Munche. Omo ya Ballon d'Or, no munya but no man ya Ballon d'Or Messi ba beje okay because America no obobo no see a familiar terrain. For example, almost all the arena na stadiums na ye rock your omo in Andy or no bobo minimum or familiar with it. Or some support. It's indirectly crowd on me say David Beckham no. Also Mofa Ronaldo said a bear Saudi Lake in a be pejano. May sure say Messi sign or must sign not World Cup no so can one of their reasons on. They signed him on because they know the World Cup will be coming and he'll be there to grace the occasion for the World Cup to be worthwhile. And then clearly speaking, we need to enjoy. We only need to enjoy. Because Argentina make us a crazy. The Argentina make us say, "Oh, new Argentina for people say, ball and Mbappe ni hala money at the ball World Cup." Your friend is saying, this French boy, Olise even Lami mo crack a croyaza boy. Messi ntina akata omuso wana me agime ho ntima se senye Messi am za Messi anko tournament we bia enka ne ho asem ne yeka enti ofra Argentina team no kra fe na players na nkasa benya omho be ba omuso e ball mo dey. I hope you understand the point. Okay. But for now we need to just enjoy. I
think say Neymar any they are setting players Suarez no time no Suarez ni Neymar no by time we an koma je Ballon d'Or ni bi. But they came to meet CR7 and Messi era. At this World Cup, no, you should be talking about Mbappe rather.
Yes.
This World Cup, and Mbappe World Cup. Now Mbappe has a 16 World Cup goals in 16 matches.
16 matches, yeah.
That's a hell of a record.
Mbappe near can no. Play for Real Madrid, right? Teams say betimi a World Cup, you know. France, ranking France number 1. France, Eddie World Cup here. Mbappe a serious candidate for the Ballon d'Or. Because Mbappe numbers at club side, you know, even though it's mad than but Mbappe serious numbers at the club side. Messi Eddie Ballon d'Or after so much World Cup no. Na club side na nyewu. Na numbers ni shada nye. But World Cup no overshadow everything. Now, say France for Timiji World Cup. Now Mbappe numbers we are all ye. Or twice say be a baby World Cup no crano. Now Mbappe a player of the tournament and be a top scorer of the tournament. Or the Becca club side no one Mbappe for Ballon d'Or and there is no discussion.
And untina me no make us and we are money me arguing. Chris yen ready Mbappe ye wa ke no wa ye ni na wi. Ye wi ani abeka say wanti no way na gi entino. Odegaard na the best player dey man. What does that mean? Let's say most of the best player in your one but your performance coupled with their team na ye. But before it was not like that. And then the assembly say so who on the individual. I had to say maybe I set example.
Because Ballon d'Or ni individual
award. And team almost team award. Though I'm gonna see team performance count. The me first me do semi-final. Boy ma boy nyina but what I say? Maybe I call and I drew final penalties near Dimia. Near see where team GNTM Famano. And see, honest almost already beam. Because I'm clearly speaking, your player be a World Cup, maybe a World Cup where 2 o'clock matches crop and drew 5. And to see a case here who is the best player. I see a player answer individual performances. Because as I'm speaking with you, Bajotia, San Francisco World Cup, no make us a Dembele Nengi. Because Becca saw champions, the Yanka saw Bobo.
No, it depending on World Cup, no. Dembele, any Mbappe, no. One much more influential.
But what I'm saying is
World Cup debut, World Cup, no. It takes a center stage. World Cup, no, come to my best 70% of the total vote. World Cup, no. So Dembele, I had club side. But at the World Cup, no, we are talking about Yana, you better about so recency bias. I'm not for a Champions League now, you know. The immediate tournament, boy, ye debate now so twabano, World Cup no. And one more twabani na again, see the recent tournament, ye boy so. But Master Manami can say Mbappe needs to be celebrated.
Exactly the point.
Messi 18 goals no. About in 28 World Cup matches. Messi about 6 World Cup, 6.
Yeah.
And about 28 matches at the World Cup. Yeah. And we say 18 goals. We are happy we are celebrating him. Rightly so. Yeah. What about the player? What about 3 World Cups? About 16 matches. I said 16 goals in 16 matches, averaging a goal per game.
and that player is not well celebrated. Why? Because of the name Messi. Akataso.
Messi record no. Messi record no say crown no. Enche. Unse close ade no extend be 12 years. Or setting 2012. By Mbappe no Messi betimia e bia nwie World Cup no na Messi record no da su crown no. No, I set the new record. By Mbappe available in the next World Cup. Messi will retire this World Cup. Yeah. The next World Cup, no, Messi not available. But player potentially, Obetima Babe World Cup all-time top scorer after Leo Messi, no, Mbappe. I bet that watch it. Now you can Andy. Yes, I'm Haaland is what's Erling
Haaland.
First World Cup. First 2 matches, 4 goals. Now, Haaland na can say no, yebo qualifiers no. Onum say on the European top scorer doing the qualifier. Qualifiers na ebo in Europe nyina no. Omo top scorer na Haaland. O say 16 goals in those qualifiers. In fact, Norway has 37 goals. Sa 37 goals no. Haaland nko has 16 of those 17 goals. Now he comes to the World Cup. The first ever World Cup. Andy. First game 2 goals. Second game 2 goals. One in Mbappe, but this time I think Messi are fading out. I'm going to say spotlight, you know, Adam Mbappe and Haaland. So why never but I go crying and I saw Bema for taking the spotlight. 39 years when I was football mulumai. Football mulumai. Football mulumai. Mina Mingano, Country Roberto Martinez. Now, yeah, about Ghana match, so and nya good you Sir Christian any brew Jenny kai and fire home let it be a bonfire ma Black Stars team na udi Indian Empire na yemeto so enche bibram e Boston near Dinko Musa what's a Kokumo Samsonka I say England also Ajat is attention of Nano dear no Nano Divino no one has all condition Ronaldo so Ronaldo show be Ronaldo South tournament one show yeah one was yeah just check the Hika Pam and was Nana
yeah, in England for Baby Boy. Rather my born in your to say, bad at the same. Oh, England for Nayano. A brate, or Papaman in your beauty say, yes, at the same. Oh, England for Nayano. A rather England for Bakuimu, ever colonizing a dear so. A rather this is our time. A rather Montimindia, so some Bria or Boyimu. A rather me a shower, one shower. A rather say born a Ghana for cider. A rather say born a copoma. The my born in yet ball, not Ghana keep an mention. No more rather say body call England for one, rather than that the same, talk bad at the same, rather a yes at the same, I frust at the same, can see any be rather than any sa, rather who born in England, rather Pacrama, my born in yes a bomb, a blue England football mamma in yes a bomb. I have a blast, not keep an England, rather me a shower, one say a shower, rather want to be colonizing and some man or the colonizing our boy you move ratty. Ye peshe England for my ratty or better park this was soon. Rather man in Bremwati, me a shovel, rather my body when you brumo, and money rather that the son of Cray Rado pass off of worship. Rather me when you do. I was just shooting, meaning say a best show, meaning say what you and pine. Now your best show, so I will yes with him.
And you know more style behavior. You know more style behavior. No more. Now Joseph Langabell also and run also a play man not in each room. America, but answer over corner. Joseph Langabell and soon same day.
In Ghana today is the D-Day. We should pray for everybody. If you are a Muslim, if you are a Buddhist man, Buddhist. If you are Christian, Chris. If you are at Bobo, and make everything for Ghana. Thank you for the word so sweet.
Thank you for the word so sweet. Christian. If you are a Muslim,
oh my God.
If you are a Christian, Chris. If you are Bobo, because
in Ghana today is the D-Day. we should pray for everybody. If you are a Muslim, if you are a Buddhist man, Buddhist. If you are Christian, Chris. If you are at Bobo, and make everything for Ghana. Thank you for the word.
Just make everything for Ghana. Just make everything for Ghana. Christian and name good agro.
Senpai body the many panel now they are saying yango ponsa. And the fact that ye phrase ye bompa they say ye jitum say a corner ye kono. Nyame memo edin. My first understanding is that adebia andi untimi nyeno e na wo free nyankopon mo a meboa say e di ma wo na untimi fo ho di nya no afree nyankopon de na ho ne dey aba beboa wo. And the fact that you are now committee board ni jashi nyankopon sa no e che se Ghana for nkasa gitum so ko na ye kwa akoko no e dey yebetimi adi nkunim di a di se nyame bam, and that is a reality. E ntokwa andi ibenya nanka yenko ba hedi ebeko obedi nkunni nso dia oya ahoboa na wa ahoboa no nyagopon de kakra dey ato so dia ma and yababo
one issue so na wo ho so na party insensem no na me say enra na me John Terry,
yes,
no mubusa ne say sa issue na ba no wa captain England national team ni da say any brain ade na si a party nka ombechia na so omunchia because no mo how because our common so buy pa. Now the response was that a court any party ako,
yes,
and a court no make us be a party e dia asem ne ho fo to no de ko bechia no ono de an ko bechia but and no not me who said na say in central for the person who try e push Declan,
yes,
ebisa ne say ombechia party na so omunchia, and Declan was acting very smart on that, not giving a straightforward answer like a yes or no. Barutie nin komana no dia say o ase omudede na nam ho mo person be clear.
What's a Declan on party ball relationship?
Yeah, almost ya kind of.
Yes, on a party ball relationship.
Declan Bukayo Saka umunyina ne party sia kind.
And you know, so a bit diplomatic. But the England for person more achieve, you know, or achieve we put pressure on the player, put attention on Ghana, spotlight the ne party rap park ne so and near beko any camera beko party hono, and the one who made more than any other player on the pitch. That is what they wanted to achieve. Omo achieve we omo be shey ya Andy enye chia omo nchia party ne mo ma shey ye nso ye be shey omo a omo chia party o omo nchia party o ye be shey omo ba se da midi kan no. Let's make a statement in support of Thomas Party. And Jordan Krabisi akanya yemfa captain Amber the Thomas Party oni kai England for nantia no or standing in ninsa no mu first player antia na let all the other players work out. Whether say be chia omu ye ntia omu and any significance on the game. But in solidarity that brother no so one tia na other players just imagine the so manchia party now all the other Ghanaian players no akwakochia English players no yayi patama omanchia party nko na Ghana players na kan nyina akochia party a one way or the other yayi patama. So to avert that, to prevent that, party should lead the lie. What the enchia nko party mo captain amband no wi a onyima Jordan on one chair Thomas Party, all the other Ghanaian players, and says group picture, no could park no sumbo. Hey, Yabeshu, Yenshu, sa ceremonial greetings, and Infa Subia or Martinos. You go one chair, FIFA and yeah, Panisho, and I say, there is one chair. FIFA will now look at the entire Yantia because yes, a betia, and a Munjaman Samuntia, Samaja Samuntia, then you walk off. As simple as that. You walk off.
But I mean how Samson we buy and ya can was some and Maxo na ye can say Sadia na omo ashasi omo ye no we are hoping say bia enkunyan sunsun will be on our players especially psychologically and no say metie party so utie party na person say when the video so I had opportunity watching the video I know in front of media men and all Ghana training ground so Partey seems not to be too bothered. The poster now the Mayan, not to be too bothered about San Kumona and Kosono. Say a Chiano. Now he says he's focusing on the game because that is what the reason why Ghanaians didn't acquire America, and it's always standing up and defended the national team in these terms. No, and you heard him say the party in the middle.
England for the omoye bi omunim the omoye. And yes, omoye bibi kwa. They know what they are doing. They know what they want to achieve, and they know how to do it and how to get it. And I was say, "Oh Ghana, oh yes, smart." So one yes smart at the omoye they will dictate to you. Now why ye the yes away. Sisi obiasi ye mapa atengere.
Enye captain.
Adentia.
So much omanche na obi anche
wrong. No. Wrong. It is a woman party captain. So also you are protesting what they are doing. Oh yeah, be to show so the omoye umpe. Obe to me lose God. Let's do the original plan and forget about them. Sanye no. So when you enemy air co battle. Now or yen you may na do or yen. Because of the yana also cantana. War plan or original plan again. For all you know, I don't know for sure. A Bikra party captaining us today will not be the trump card for Ghana to win. How do you know that? And don't forget, I may say English for no. Omuye plane no. Anandi omuye plane. Ah? No be on your plane. Who inform saying? Oti asasi we so andi. Otumi ye plane ma plane ni too far wiem eko be unim be bia nam no wako draba no. Unim then I unim saying no. Anandi asima make on to the American say. So what about if you say unim omusu nim? Ain't it psychologically or more yes na a destabilize mo. And oh yen change captain. Yen wait David yes I probably lose. Say if the coach feels like Partey officer or captain, I say your coach in the say their England for yentia. And but just what I say, we should be ready. Say we will greet them because me patriote say Chiana England for so munchia Partey. They say in here complaining. So why are you also telling our players that they should also greet them? Oh, they are beating you. Whereas you have to be smart. We are any issue. Yeah, Ghana in England issue and amebwa. So no money was any money asem. You will greet them. Omo greet you. Omo koni emo ebo. Period. Maybe I'm going to press and to say, munchia yes we ain't there. Oh, kobobo concentrate on the game. Maybe be too intelligence because we mono omo yes smart. Oh yeah least mistake. And when him say a bad guinea, they be omo di BTA. Omo madri say yeah before yeah they are no mu use agene. Don't be somebody who argue B2. You have to stand firm and know what you coaches name before they did team they should know what to do and they shouldn't dance to their tune. And the meaning how them hang Adrian. Oh yeah rough up you dance to their tune. And as my make an one say. And now let me say this, England ball more ban. They are coming like they are three lion. They are coming like a lion. Because to them it will be a disgrace say an African country will beat them at the World Cup, which has never happened. The good thing we are is that the first African team to beat them was Senegal. Only on board that friendly almost 3-1. But what I say, and that's the first time African team I say England they be quite. But the World Cup, African team is show more that. And if Ghana beat them, Omombe will say it's more like a disgrace because we're Ghana ranking. How mighty they are. Not a country based on Momon Pesa Ghana, and they will throw everything at us. So we need to LCA stay focused. With our preparation, we stay focused. With our game plan, we stay focused with everything we want to do. And the person watching me argument nothing. Particular me my yanko haya wana patenti diana. No. We should treat it like the Biansi. Ye kwa ye beti yom. Ana me bo asese me ngo boss city. Ana enyo wana John Stones ho. It is a Samuel who John Stones. I didn't say Samuel John Stones in Gantokwa. No. We will greet them. Ball. Your friends a fair play. Pleasantries a bear. So we good to go. We play our game. But Yempesi Beka say, yes, we yeah, Kontokwani, I didn't know more, but so we need to stay focused and go into the game and with the original plan. Chris, I can already say, and I say, you know, and on a ball near Kobo Park, so they may determine who wins. Meboa. We need to stay with the original plan. I am planning out towards any England game. No? And don't let anything distract that because what will lead it to no be aware smart at those. Your friends a mind game, normally baby too, and you dance to the tune. At the end of the day, they will get what they want. Until we need to stay focused.
We need to stay focused. In the game because obviously, yes, Ebasia. Some agrees with what we are saying. The other side, no, because say or agree with Maxwell in a way. Say mfa attention pay credence to sa omnyema na omo yere to fall into omo plan bi omo pe na ono so se the no person dey ma party lead party nyina ba bi o so gina. But the moment that the first person maybe always one chair party no also step back in the line man obi aba man stretching himself.
Yeah, England for the better there. England for the main pressure me coach and year captaincy in the game. When I say Andy Ekran maybe I nim the new original but you know what how we are operating and Andy but so what as an American. It's a yeah to me. Maybe I'll be the message about the message by Andy. Also and show na yeah no towards message na depend by no. You bisect and dissect the message, but all say the above one you just add it to the original plan because it is the original plan here. They are two on that is making us rise. It will be to me for just a day or 3 minutes. Embassies and BBA. Yes, and I say young say you need plan. And the just what him as a born here born on Andy. Before you step on the field, there are a lot of little details. You should be very smart. And yes, I the whole thing for you. Oh, you my bro for you.
But another yeah, corner all out. You're in England for
Ghana. Today is the D-Day. We should play for everybody. If you are a Muslim, if you are a Buddhist man, Buddhist. If you are Christian, Chris. If you are at Bobo, and make everything for Ghana. Thank you for the word so sweet. Bye bye. Ghana. Today is the D-Day. We should pray for everybody. If you are a Muslim, if you are a Buddhist man, Buddhist. If you are Christian, Chris. If you are at Bobo, and make everything for Ghana. Thank you for the word so sweet. Bye bye.
Okay. I know it's room Boston. Na yakwako he said the name and Swiss but even before the game, a lot of Ghanaians are anticipating for changes in our team, especially with how our first game against Panama and Isiko, no. It be anticipated, even wooding, say, Nipa Sumasi and Fan Trench, and my name is a Christian. Madrid Swako Swa. I'm saying, walk up with Ghana, so for different prophecies and all that.
Yeah.
From different quarters.
There be a project by the government. Okay. A project by the government. They want to use this World Cup as a springboard for Ghana to open to the world. It's a national project.
Mintias you na a different in the realms of the spirit
the say Bibiano and the fake woman a real woman. I say JCI I kota I say Ghana. Majority asia. Obi o aye to me the ma ODS original one o ten. Oti asia. You be so I no so you fake. But ni na JC. But just what my argument asia. You're a very good teacher or you're a very bad teacher. You're a very good wife or a very bad wife. You're a very good manager, you're a very bad manager. And it's a ultimate argument as here. And so what I'm trying to say is that there are good ones and there are bad ones. They bring attention and you're mope. Attention on say ba if you are not sorry and as if you are nipa and say bas at time no I said that beke can be. But and there are real people who are almost so say adomna nya mede man people bia woni de. Nti adibi wo betumi aye an exceptional me max or mean to me. Adibi wo Christian betumi aye an exceptional me max or mean to me. Sazo na adibi wo betumi aye an exceptionally unso to me obi a won a gift. And you be gift ne say asemba obemu sisi amba jo witi me. Sa asemba na obemu a upempo ebe asem ne beda bebia da unhu sa ade ne bi da. Asem asem ne ye kese pa no ma ombrem no mbeka bi upempa asem no ebejo. But just all I say, Obiso DNSA on maneuver, Ebia like you open only rem no ye bibi mount on pebi mount, Obe friend, and the majority I say, into Obia wo ne dio di beria de bio no so ewo. And say I believe that because Nyamia Dumano, MPM so Nyamia Duma hono, because if he is to coordinate Nipa, a Nipa ne, so we have very good prophets in there. But the truth is that they say adene your baby boy say ne yen na ma yen papa. So it is what it is. And yen before nkwa oko even Ethiopia baby African unity ways to one Kwame Nkrumah start use the Omatro say in the last days Ethiopia will stretch forth 8 hands to the Lord. In the year before there we are spiritual. Before baby out the Abe who Ghana, Oko Congo, Oko Togo. We read our history. We are highly spiritual people. Baby before baby when you go to India baby we are highly spiritual. In time decide and a but don't remember what I so you say or also so England for so near of home. But so okay. Some so almost a plane. Oh, it's not dreams or my own to me a plane. Yes, I bomb we plane or small land so uncle bomb you be kruma. Plane you call direct call bomb the very place no abano. Or no the Nyahe. Neza Nyahe as I was wide. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is Andy, after we be our friend in Yamin. Because even Goliath call not in Yami, David so I call not in Yami, and Moba. Until be our in Yami. One friend I'm here ring a boy, a Jumani, a quiet boy, until say, who players near ready, Andy. If your players are not ready and they are not out to the stage, so one limiting mistakes, one for tactics and qua, won't mean say because who are the bomb pie, it's not England almost Bombay. I hope so what must my given American say. And no more deep last stars team Nanka say, Tino. I'm penning for Nankas and see walk up in the tournaments or Makwa, they will tell you. Baby, sometimes it does soon in honor, yes, say at the more free day, Eba. Dear, born here, Copa England, your favorite. Chris said, player for player, and Tuomo, ranking and Tuomo, go say and Tuo, ye crazy guy, bread. Meboa, yes, your boy be a last minute now go, Eba. Meaning, say, we that last minute, your best homo. Okay, see, any wills last minute now will stay calm. Okay. And I say, okay.
But I say,
last minute, yes, so what did I make an answer? But they say, Obiwa, Ozenka, David don't mean Goliath. But at Debiwa, it is bound to happen. And if I say, oh, yeah, they are, oh, so kind to say, yeah, dear, see a baby near. Oh, dear baby, but born here, Coboni, dear, Memo Bianco Panis, oh, Ghana, the England, there, Yadomuko, diagrono, almost any abre, papa. And as a Ghana cry, best England, and the Upo, a close game, because ye, bessa. A 1-0, Aqua 2-1. Nyame had maybe your mind say be a 2 yen trow. A quiet 3-1 create news. But I your moon say, dear. But say England, they say, dear, I move between. We are rocket science near the into their own canon. Let's give them say if the prophet need feel say, Mpire no more body Magana, that's what I want. But wouldn't be Magana and a way be say we say attention in the end, they're more fun tonching. Cool no say mo bibi ambe amonye because Andy also ye odi ameboa because so ba girl in pie boa wabo adana Andy wa bomb pie o bomb pie bo voice adentia because you are a Christian you believe in God and now they make out say and God so one representative say say abonsam me say abonsam free soro no pie central market uni ni pom this people go share but sisi na home pie no bi ansa gunachi and now no me adwene and what I'm trying to say is that let's give them the opportunity aban ye ne de. Yes, it is a we are also in support. If that is what the prophet feels or made me here to help her, good to go.
Listen,
Empire enough. Sometimes Ghana for near before the Empire Bokata yen mediocrity so. They say yen person and go pombe. Ade anyakopon di ehun tumi amawo ene ehun ahoden amawo ene hu nyansa amawo se wo ye no wanya na akobom mpae a nyakopon ontieu make us even is Saudi Arabia one a bomb is Saudi Arabia for nkamufo bomb 5 times a day Saudi for ba work up mpae body omokoi fana Vaticancy
Italy
qualify. The last 3 World Cups Italy qualify Empire bon kwadia baby anke religious bodies paano and religious countries no and in Saudi Arabia and the Vatican only mean for how religious they are not Christians but only religious about religion in bon kwanka India for the World Cup do was in Argentina England for no World Cup committee nibi. Enti wasa ye gidi se mpaebo ewo mintimi nkase mpaebo nyi tumi da bi mpaebo tumi ba ewo de se wo ye na mpaebo na ba bebo awo ti hope se wasa ye bo mpaye ne se Yakopon mramu no de wo se ye wo camp no andi yaye wa anyi ni nyina na okogina park no so a and the empire bunch say hurricane 9 obesha 3 England bese 5 next year nyema ne ya prayen ko tra mountains ene infra no pay enkosi ta me bobo na wie obesha 5 over reliance of empire no e ma be before you lazy. What we are supposed to do no near that question empire thinking that the man akwanya go point on once man and go point to be the power association no or on once one year juma wu nidi na wana ka just England for Mumbai Mumbai England for no na wo ye Christonia Christo so me the free fan buy enya ro from the brain into ni nyago pon se ne wo mo yenye adwuma yi na prophecies ne dia na menyini meji prophecy di but entia ema hu di obegye di no two conflicting prophecies on the same thing. Exactly. We because the same match.
Fake. The results.
How do you know one area one is fake?
Until you know by the
results. More game nan kasem yan sha se na ye game nan kasem ancho se we akona na be na ye room Boston so na yakwa kudi nkomo no e de afiro ye hwe emu no wi a ye sabi ti nkomo a no so e wa achiri ene e ho sense but Christian yeah building up from your first game
yes
ne Panama boy in fact yeah Panama de ne hwe Wolves friend na boy ne de hwe Panama how o see sibo now yenya a game at the World Cup against Panama how I setting up the choice of players I use here any how your bomber you win and so to buy no. This is another side. Obviously a side better than the opponent I don't boy no England in terms of quality maybe be bro Panama so be enya beto say Christian approach ni saying say na game no
approaching the ball Panama in the first half no see about the same approach against England omo game in the first half
first half
yes first half game in the first half. So Panama game Libya. We kept a clean sheet not because one chances. We gave them chances, but no one clinical enough to take those chances. Andy, such chances na the man Panama no. If we are to give the same chances to England, Andy they will take them. They are so efficient. So you give the English national team 3 chances, at least they will take 1 or 2 of them. And against Panama in the first half, Andy, we gave them almost 4 chances. So my England 4 chances in the first half game one. I'm very sure Sandy will get the same game. No, na emumi and Sandy. I'm with the The game way any obiani brain say medical catch say World Cup no. Second game is crucial.
Yeah.
Second game game one win now I qualify maybe our third game cry no one rest key players only say England win game here their next game no they may decide to rest some key players because they can't qualify that so one win your second game one even though say one win your first game no at the press of the two also in your last game it's a tournament and maybe a take shape maybe a team say who are qualify maybe a team say who say all coffee and now who say alimiya who can team qualify no after the second game. Now Ghana winning the first game yes Panama 1-0 England winning the first game or say Croatia 4-2. Now Ghana ni bia nyintum minim so remember adua see etimi say England the biggest team we have ever beaten at the World Cup. Can't you say I saw more World Cup ni nyina yen say country or as big as England there be a mass worker there England a bit bigger and it's at least World Cup no be paying and Ghana ain't team be a World Cup be paying at the World Cup yetimi ahye no. Now Gentia we need to take England serious. And quite the understatement. England is taking serious. Yet the team can take England for serious. England is Croatia 4-2 no. And the first time in 9 matches Now almost a team you're ranking in the top 5, in the top 15 at the World Cup. England Asia country biya. Na country no a rank in the top 15 na England team show mu. In fact, the last 6 na England are losing all of them. Okay ya. Omo call World Cup go di semi-final, go di semi-final no. Oso omo say Panama, say Tunisia, say Colombia, bombe say Belgium no. Belgium say omo. Belgium say omo e group stage. And Belgium say be say omo e 3rd and 4th no. So omo see team bia or rank higher at the World Cup no. England intimi. But this World Cup no, when they met a higher ranked team no, England etimisha omo by 4-2. Blasters in tie, coaches in tie. Andy, omo share air Croatia air 4-2 no. England about 20 shots. Andy, there when he said 20 shots no, all of them came inside the box. A World Cup record. Say teams are about most shot in a single game in the penalty box in England against Croatia. The 20 shot no, all of them came inside the box. So England they will be shooting outside the box. They will send the ball into the box, crowd the box, and then cause chaos and try to take advantage of that. And you World Cup since they started World Cup no, there is no game. I will one team. I will about 20 shots inside the opposition air penalty box. England against Croatia, and yes, I don't know. Now, there, a mammy here, me quite optimistic. Me Ghana win here a train in anybody. But I want to be realist. Because I'm here real. Now, me, my man for me as a JT and Brazil man for hopes. You bet me I say a football. So Bianca said Panama bet me a Spain about draw. But Panama a Quebec, it is Spain to me about draw. The last time a Blasters about game, I say more than 1 goal. Way back in October last year. In October last year, and a Ghana, actually Central African Republic. I saw more a canum. I want to be. Since then, Ghana games are yabonyina no. Yes, no. 1 goal. Ebu onuma yintiminche. The last game to qualify for the World Cup was against Comoros. Yes, omo baako pe. Japan ese kam yenu yantimi anhye bi. South Korea ese ka baako yantimi anhye bi. Austria ese kanum yetimi timu baako pe. Germany ese mienu yetimu baako. Mexico ese mienu yantimi ante. Yeni Wales ebo 1-1 ese 1 goal. And a Panama yese 1 goal. Eti ukai efi ene Central African Republic game na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches. Ebian one more Ghana etimi say more than 1 goal. Dear when he said in the last 4 games before Panama game no. The last 4 games a boy I said about Panama game no. Andy Ghana etimi say more than 1 no. You consider 10. Before say be say Panama no. Na Ghana bought 4 games. So 4 games no. Ghana consider 10 goals. And they be say Panama ka ba ko a omontimi anti. Ghana any England no. Yentansia. In fact, me memory a writer. Ghana and England is ba ko pe. So 2011 friendly na no mbo e Wembley no. Because Andy Carroll and they said the first goal the man the English national team. And as a Mojan Ebete. That is the only time where Ghana and England this year gave the pie 1-1. But the English national team then, any Blasters now, no, a lot has changed.
Okay. Christian, so mami naminko ahomane so emra. Yenko Boston na yenko din komende ya match day. Ti ewose yakobo nkomo all the way from Boston. Na yehu said the niema ensu esiete as usual. Chairman Bright can come bodu on the liar yende no bonkomo ewo Boston. Chamo, good morning.
Andy, good morning.
Apu mo ko de.
Oh, Avanza.
Okay. Now be a fine chamu. Good. Anopedia and Common Wawunim and a March day. Obagana ha. High hopes was true because Sir Onam baby album say Ghana Jesus no and Flash pa. HRS do na ni wo hu say no Ghana Asia kan ene. Mo amwo ho no enkomo amatete ene Ghana fo a wo no no omo expectations and then no kra no medical we say no say na esi etie de wo ene de watini bi
unim say subject match we can be ni ya say come as ma say Andy can you say Ghana Frank we are predicting Syria England 2-0 England 3-1 England what I say but strangely there is this hope be in Ghanaians England in TV who's that the match no you can't crepa and you can't create and sorry England team the kind of quality I'm possessing now in all honesty I mean England will start as favorites but among the Ghanaian community you say you might do Kumasi you do a Saturday no yaba Worcester yaba Portoji ne papa yaba Ebegano it's you guys also say wow the Ghanaian community interact the Ghana Black Stars team no remember that Providence I mean Rhode Island honum no internal PBS sorry and there was a drive go from her to home about 47 minutes drive but there was a drive go near go rested the team notice I was it here and it looks like among the players there's this sudden confidence. I want to believe those game no say between Ubinini say Colonial Masters and when Morocco plays against France, when Senegal played against France, or the matches in Ivory Coast in France. Oh, Sana Ghana in England, wasn't Christian all the statistics about a game in the whole sensory now, but one of the things I can tell you confidently, they say, among the Ghanaian community, Worcester, huge Ghanaian community. In fact, I had to say Ghana because Ghana for the door so you wish you would be another Ghanaian. Which is Obiaye, very confident. Obiaye, even though England with the quality more than us, they feel that Ghana had the quality in draw. Over this game. That is not to say that's how I feel.
Okay. Ti enuna de meba also feeling no any say looking at the quality yenim sekita England looking at how ne Panama boy no as a senior journalist we analyze games wako games who feeling no any chances no any kakre.
Well, to be very honest with you, Andy, in the game, I feel like Ghana your best year draw. I think that your very best year draw. That is how I feel. Ghana team only a modern my boy against Panama now. But I did about so and I say maybe some people can wow ni Christian guys who are kind of oh see Christian doesn't make care about right. There's one thing about the Black Stars. Regardless of who is wearing the jersey, we always seem to play well against good teams, very good teams. Or they say if you know to add or not to papa so any oil. So how we played against Portugal in Qatar. What I say? With the star-studded Portuguese side, was almost 3-2. Was it 3-2? Yes.
3-2.
Yes. Look at how we played against a team that had Cristiano Ronaldo, a team that had Rafael Leao, a team that had all those superstars. Ruben Diaz, look at how we played against them. Otuado, Nansaya, Oman, Austria, 5. The next game was against Germany. Against Germany, it was a team no performance necessary.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that Ghana seems to play better against the best teams in the world.
and I say you are Europe and wherever. Because the best teams are in Europe, any South America. Your core World Cup, your West World Cup, Hey, Brazil 2014 is our West because we had only 1 point from the group one. And do Kyle made 2 points from
Germany.
The eventual winners.
Yeah.
We lost our first game against US. About 2-2 against Germany, a game the FIFA technical team voted as the best game of the tournament. Your team knows team are not yet new in Germany, no. All in the world. So all I'm saying is that trend now. I say you born you need team or yard you play by body ba. So you need Panama and they no can because England versus. But this football we are watching, World Cup it doesn't work like that. So I should World Cup when the trend that Ekona, who thought say Senegal team could tell me in their group they'll play 2 games without a point. What I say? 3 games at a point until say Egypt say a year and New Zealand that top. Now Iran the leader of group.
Yeah.
So England have all the quality, the odds are in their favor. Libya, what I say? But this is Ghana. We always seem to play well against very good teams. And we are just hoping, maybe we hope United say Coach Carlos Queiroz, bring Noma right, or may set up in the year. Now you know performance. In fact, scored an entity, and I don't know, but my name should be set up, but I feel that almost players are best standing up to England and play them like we should play them. England and Croatia, and I stand in England and Croatia. I said Croatia for a Croatia for second half, no, my break. Until you again in GDA, and then there's also the actually Jesse. Maybe they feeling they say Ghana, even though they are best yet draw them, England the year lose to Australia will surprise them today.
Say now so okay say Rebecca say waka ohunu
can say hurricane is a hurricane bonu ni mbopa yin say wa sa na ni Portugal ko bo no bo Nuno Mendes no bo wa avi Portugal na fi ni mo bonu se de enti it but me dem yapa andi dem yapa in all this World Cup dem yapa finiture mo chance and Musaki Utuado because kakra me hu coach we hu kayemano time kakra even 3 months before the World Cup kawaka we got to be over because once study how we see what the ball now onim na dia onim nkwan o number one or the home kwai. What I say? Who say? Only quality to say other teams, but some average players and some very good players. And Oyan and Kakraka and Andy Christian in area among one thing I mean, I say, you don't need 11 very good players to do well in a tournament. You can have 5 average players, 5 good players, and you do well in a tournament. All you need is a good team. A good team, and we half. It's really a shame. You get teams that have played well at tournaments. Even if you can't so much, but they do well in tournaments. We show them they play as a unit. Look at how Switzerland beat Spain in 2010. Look at how Saudi Arabia beat Argentina. They played as a team. They fought as a unit. And then the enemy hope is a players in the not individualistic. That's what be about the pro contract. What I say?
Okay.
Sabon na hame fatawi shaku. Obobo has per contract. Oh, Saturday na first year once a little boy say scout we have been obinya bomb so be pass.
That's why I justify,
Exactly. We have to play like, oh, look at how Argentina playing. Argentina plays as a unit, as a one family. It's a team. Everybody's fighting for each other. Oh, that's one of the things about Argentina who this time. Look at Norway how they played against Senegal. So the Norway team is playing like a unit. That is what we should do. And only I didn't see a couple of years ago. Minyabo, I'm so many years in a pass. Man, you have to go. And yet, Chinchilla also made a mistake. And I know some people will start talking about Jordan and you.
Go for a couple.
Andy, I might sound a bit controversial, but Jordan and you born is not always bad. There are teams you play at ultimate fast striker. We say, hold on to the ball and attract fouls. And I said, hold on to the ball to slow the pace of attack. Because if I see a slow game, no, and no is you. But the only problem is that Jordan Ayew, I'm expecting him to be more intelligent than he's displaying. In the sense that there are times, even though or do man say hold on to the ball? Who shut the pace of the game now? Shut the way the game is going now. The amount of what him say you shouldn't hold on to because play in a year pass manner. The team is going to win the game. Andy, let me go on that.
Yeah, Matthew Asepa.
As a summer catcher, Andy say Andy. It's not player from Cherry. Open program at Cherry. Remember, the Bible before me a Kobe. Nandi what's now open what's now about 5 hours. Now from me no nyame my mouth orders up to now train me Jenny what to wa. 7 products out to know my dear who the white girl for.
Yeah.
Utra wa na ya baso akufie. There is ubaso akufie enka emra order announce instruction at the man. But why do you catch us say adena utra wa train back on back. And you said the Bionia boa, hold on to it. But when you are born, I can't call 2 against 1 and now 2 against 2. Some are not in a ye. But what an incident, Jabon so. But the team is likely to score a goal. I mean, common sense, you do that. I know I'm a man for Barcelona, but generally, I mean, you gave the first half. We don't know who you on ball, but when you World Cup, we referee for almost so simple. Now they down to that bonus on view. It's a no say or then or using the intelligence and yes harder, but and then he will still lead the team onto the field. And I'm just hoping that the ball will be more beneficial. And the coach is say, yeah, so they know you need them because they know look at Laba and this time they go against concerning John Stones more Andy Omunya Husa. Kwanza. And the Kwanza. Enjoying ball. Kwanza Magay John Stones Omunya Nadia.
Sir Kwanza ball Mundi, you don't hear each other, man. Jetty. Backline near the Saturday Kady, or backline. Now, here.
Yeah, the new man is that you go for Mukotake and you. I can't lose Aquana, who I saw it. I'm not a boy, Messi, second week. The Panay we are seeing the Abu, which is up on a father. Says Aquana, so there. Oh, Sanko for the was a hurricane, which means Bobo beat. Oh, now, but we first game, the way our central defense played, they played well. But let's not forget, we played against Panama. They don't possess the same quality as England. But England games, one of those games you play as a unit, you work for each other, you overwork yourselves, and you can get a good result.
Chama mami musa we say crowds and be a beja umweja because I'm not monitor press conferences no na meti England coach Thomas Tuchel and work say onim Ghana one strength I would say they be how money ye counter attacking football the same as some coach Nekaya no Declan Rice also make the same statement and the governor study a team the pa
so omonim so obi the same one of his strengths is pace. And then that is what is likely to be used by Ghana because the main tennis Ghana have a lot of speedsters up front. Every time somebody over Patawi Shaku, you over Bentley, Mr. Mo, with the Mo be a Yamit Candy. But come on, this Suleiman on. Okay, give Boma Ghana as a Yakuina, okay.
But say, maybe I'm a castle or no Black Stars. No, when your opportunity, I will be our Black Stars, but still.
On your bone, Adebako, and also the I mean, forgive me for my choice of words, but he's not. He lacks football intelligence because who's a ball? Adebako, when Adebako is from, I mean, one of the greatest players who have ever played the game. Airline or Messi, and say. So who's an award they go from? On the way. When you're born, no build you, but my past build you cover about no. A brand new one who is when you're born, also the 2 million, and you're seeing about 2 million go through. Just say, if you want to say, the last time you go, you see, when you're born, you know, so passing. No, so talk about born in 5 around. I'm just hoping that he will do better today. And I'm sure the coach, they decided to play him because of, or you're more exposed, having the chance of playing for Atalanta, or you're more exposed playing in the Champions League and all those things. Maybe I don't know. Oh, a boy European football, or boy against this a year. Or where at the end of when they say England fullbacks also, we can pin them with our speedsters. And all those speedsters also, counter-attacking football will be a very important strategy to go into this game with. England coach them we there, but those Carlos Queiroz also say one thing you will not try to change. Ghana DNA.
Yeah.
Also, say Ghana we love to play flair football, African flair football. Say catch me, pass me, easy. We want to express ourselves as own change. The only thing is that he as a unit and play well. England coach, honestly, a very experienced. I say, but a coach more years actually. But the only thing is, no achieving more than a coach, because even having a chance to win the Champions League, what he did with PSG and all those teams, what he did with Chelsea, and now England, no. Or no, England, so technical team could talk video analyst. So they can even have one video analyst for every player of the Black Stars. Because England, no many players World Cup they want to win it. Because when it's a World Cup, we move down. If I don't think English fans will come say World Cup it be easier to win than the previous ones because this World Cup team who give all there. For instance, Argentina have scored 5 goals, all scored by Lionel Messi. And people are thinking that if we're able to clamp down on Messi, I mean that also a clamp. But the only thing is that needs me to cut passes to him. In terms of the way Argentina know me prolific that last time again, and they were France knows the team and even Spain, even though they scored, they beat Saudi Arabia by that margin. But I'm going to say England, and I'm sure some of the Ghana will just be in there, which they need to clear Ghana off. And they might give very, very interesting, but they know us. And we know them too. England, nothing kind of folk are in the coaches. You take a 10-year England for the boy. I don't know whether Bukayo Saka will be starting today, but England attacking attacking but almost defense and any backup else to advantage.
So you have all rested for the game now. Christian Musa said with the Kenya England backline area. We see a new the all kind of crossing.
True.
Ciao, yeah, that's it.
You got an answer.
I can't be known for.
You got an answer. And that boys know where Miss Samu, what will be a year from the enter. But the ten say, Oko a governor up on the yard, the end as well. Almost option B. England home team, right?
Yeah.
England home team to score 3 or more goals in a row. Yes, you're 2.30. No, 1.57. Fransa Bono is saying la verse 3 at was. If I say no crab, no man say 3 at was. We are going to play, but and the answer na be Java Makono. There is this concern, right?
Okay.
Ticketing. Although my Penny Kano London say only are remains to give tickets to Ghanaians in the diaspora.
Yeah.
One of the things I know is say it was an instruction given to the sports minister to ensure that Ghanaians in the diaspora will get tickets. They can go and support Ghana. I mean, sure, in this World Cup, and I'm sure that FIFA was strategic because of because of Worcester, not Boston, I say more like England base. When can I say New England? Like that's how they call it. England for no places on war and Ghana for no so happy. In fact, Worcester, the last time the Ghanaian community are more than 50% of the population. Worcester has a mayor on Ghana for Niago. Some party going by because Ghana for Obama no crowd were winning. That's how huge the Ghanaian community The court Toronto. Would you say there are over 50,000 documented Ghanaians living in Toronto, the city of Toronto alone?
Wow.
Over 50,000 Ghanaians. Are they documented? In the same way, baby against the corner to say, bring a Ghana for Marco support. Of course, Ghanaians will be sober. Because you conform money, Tom ticket to Tom Bibi and net sorry. I buy the Ukun the number. If you can't see a tickets, some of us were expecting that. And that's all the ticket never check. Because if I remember, they don't want it free. America, people don't want free stuff. %. Ticket no the value face value the ticket is $60 yen ton man $60 yen what I say yen fanko ebia there will be a platform that will be created for Ghanaians and one of the ways you can buy ebia odebia so Ghana card no ebia or passport to say whichever way something that distinguishes a Ghanaian from the others all the which be available to them. They're 180, they're 220, but today I'm telling you, tickets are being sold too high because there are people who have bought the tickets and are reselling them. So you see a ticket face value of $140, you want to take it to $700. And that's what a lot of Ghanaians are complaining about. Some of us, tickets they told me man for me I answer to be. And I know some of those orders, some year late, FIFA near ticket prices no cost agreed. But the one penny no see a tona ye neighbor Ghana phone. Something is no way because the cost and this whole bill lines when the summer Ghana phone muti or more abanone yomo send a message. They will tell you. So bad that people are even calling to us for tickets as of today. Ghana for Zone was the last minute at the minimum just had in a car was say more work up, Utukuma, only zero more work up, and now give them also now food ticket. And if you do some correct on the corner house, some correct a big Chelsea match, you said then this is the World Cup. What's important as it?
Yeah.
It's no, but tickets no. And the way modalities as to how tickets are being sold, Ghana for no now problem. Because people would love to watch the Blasters, most especially after winning the first game against Panama. Enthusiasm no cost. The third game, you see, Philadelphia, New York 4-back, New Jersey 4-back, Philly Pennsylvania, near for now, South Jersey 4, Maryland 4, Virginia 4. It's not supposed to be a Ghana for easy as a almost will be brave. It gives the baby a Ghana between a huge support, even from the Ghanaians living there. And so, but Martin says some chapter flag me by over 300 fans. It's good, but yet my plan is to have 800 people from Ghana. It is how 800 people don't take us no. And so the tickets are Ghana J. I need to Ghana for more diaspora. I am a debate moment. Tickets no. I mean, Ghana for now, they are complaining, and I feel that I will say you're sympathizing with them because the amounts now, you see, you have to cough out to get a ticket to watch Ghana. Especially against England, because when you say England, England for them come by, a whole army in itself. They go move back to Ghana for be person Marco support. When you say the game a boy against Panamano. Ghana side 9 yet and baby honey be the down. Because a lot of the Ghanaian tickets were not sold. Ghana tickets in any year of time. It would go for no my years so I feel game starting and I say I want to go ticket who ticket all time but no be man to no direction.
Now be so direction but won't be a corona. Tickets will be booted
because tickets were being sold for $500, $300, ticket and the face value of $140. Yet on $500. Seven predators and now could say upper category 1, over 1,005 no better man. And I was 8 on for a 1 week paycheck and go home bago. Oh, the
yeah.
Yeah, Miss Ghana paying for almost come to your faso. And now, sir, none come and pay the Nipa Befa. You say, almost the Nipa Befa plane here in Aba. Almost almost checking Nipa Baku be a Ghana spend $11,000 until we could have subsidized the tickets for Omowa. Yeah, Momu free, we subsidize it. Seven say, and the rate no cost so. Maybe a category 2 is being sold for maybe $700. Ghana buys them for $300. Maybe a chair for what's the point? I say, we Ghana for the moment support. Yes, sir. A bit frustrating for the Ghanaians living here.
Chavo, you better see. Na mijidi yese nyami admo china after game no. You better saba unche na yes habiti and common view. You that's me breed.
Yedi and common then because if you do huddle. Now your boy plays number so. And you know, it does your boob yabaso and as you do yatem. Because said the South Africa for Eddie Panama for them. Then there's some good job. So no more who say Kemejigo and Aviani ya. But whichever we can able to qualify to the next stage if we are able to get a draw. I'm not saying you're not draw the last game no. They're go play draw near team they qualify. It is sad says Senegal is likely not to make it to the next stage of the competition.
Yeah.
Yes, what Egypt no Ivory Coast. Now Ivory Coast is England. Both we don't know anything.
Right, see, Charlie, you gave your ass baby any time I am my
so be our Ghana. Ya femo dodo. Everybody check.
Every with him. Right, I will want to the chairman BKB no Christian.
One man a Blasters chief supporter which in the grass and even more from. BKB ampa anka wa magana wins is any Brazil na bokra no Ghana be win.
Oyi
Andy mami mi kra na de imura game no ketua bi but the kai ni say England in Lucy a World Cup game to an African country that say England ba World Cup. Now at every stage of the World Cup Oshia an African country Maso Omolusi Yabekaya back in 1990 Amon share Cameroon Air 3-2 at the quarter final. Again they met an African team in 1998 against Tunisia. Amoshe Tunisia come you know Tunisian team anti 2002 Amoshe Nigeria game ni ndi 0-0 2010 Amoshe Algeria game ni ndi 0-0 2018 yeyi Amoshe Tunisia so omo ekam yinu Tunisia tie kanu baako na 2022 World Cup Amoshe Senegal Senegal ekam yensa Senegal entimiante. So the first thing Ghana ni bian fan se trim say England ever World Cup no much an African team one. The best for the African team has always been a drawn game. The Ghana for Eddie call into this game in say despite our form Ghana Echo World Cup biana Ghana in Lucy our second match. Me so that the Ghana for na do nakai. Say Ghana second match at the World Cup. It doesn't matter the opposition. It doesn't matter our form. Ghana and Lucy in the second game at the World Cup. That 2006, you Lucy a first game to Italy. The second game was against Czech Republic. And the best say Czech Czech Entimiante. So Ghana first second game at the World Cup no came in 2006 against Czech. Yeshome Kaminu, Czech and Tinianti. Yaba 2010. And Ubakaya, the first game Ghana boy was against Serbia. And they say Serbia Kabakwa, Serbia and Tinianti. Ghana's second game was against Australia. Ghana ball 1-1. Yellow game no. So 2010 second game Ghana and Lucy. 2014 Ghana qualifier no. Your first game was against USA. Your Lucy game by 2-1. Our second game was against Germany. The eventual winners of the tournament no. Obia and Kia Lucy 2-1 to Germany there. To USA there. Nanke be share Germany Andy. No be say Germany be fire so. But be our second game at the World Cup no. Blasters did not lose. Yet Germany about 2-2. The last World Cup here koyi, you anko 2018. And they call 2022. 2022 na koyi no. Ghana and Lucy and first game to Portugal by 3-2. Our second game was against South Korea. Yes, somewhere 3-2. So Ghana at the World Cup no. Second game so no. Ghana enter in Lucy. And Lucy be crowded. Andy. There Nkoma amanfo dia ne say England team ne beatable. Of course they are beatable. There Nkoma amanfo kan ne say amo backline no enye hu. Ba ye misa bi nu mienu say England backline na maso yesi enye hu no. So omo ye Ghana fo a Nkoma starting the Blasters team na. Say England Ghana Jordan Pickford Ghana nia. Kobe starting na goal post. Reece James and the bomb right back. Reece James Ghana nia Blasters right back no Nidia. Nico O'Reilly na obo left back no. Since you know now Man City no, where Ghana nia he walked straight into the Blasters lineup. And we are sure that Abrante Freno Magehi, any Konsa, any John Stones, Omi Ghana for they will not start in the Blasters lineup.
I'll start you.
And then Matisse coach, you know, one shot SD Konsa never call bench. Na Magehi, any John Stones, and a Bobo 4 and 5. I never call Pep, and John Stones is that. And the Obana who born him. On say Pep in certain times, you know, no issue John Stones as a midfielder. John Stones may play as a centre back, but a ball playing centre back, or bet me advancing the ball forward. In their last game, first game in England, boy, you know, about Elliot Anderson, you know, any Rice as a pivot, a double pivot, and about Jude as number 10. Andy, baby, any Omombo air the flanks, Noni Maduki, any Anthony Gordon. By the first game, you know, France no more so. We need to show that Noni Maduki any a good game, Etia Croatia. Abrante friend Anthony Gordon, Andy Rashford, Ebemuno, Obo better than Abrante, your friend Anthony Gordon. Baby, England strength to Opano. The Obo number 10, and the Obo number 9. Jude Bellingham playing behind a Hurricane. The man Hurricane situation there, they say, on your striker and the Oye stationary, where you mobile, and the a man marking there, they said, obey me, about a for friend on 9.5. Sometimes over 9, sometimes over 10. Wow, we are center backer or marking a Hurricane. Obey me at drag you out of a position or drag you wa create space, space, you know, and one about far a branch of friend a Jude. So in center back no move marking Hurricane. They should make sure that say Hurricane a movie out of a position. They should not follow them. Omunka ho obedum finfina a midfielders no e dem fa branch friend a Hurricane. Make England dey no. Blasters lineup no. Patenkwa eba etese lineup no besisa. So nim sa. And I'm say party amo first game ni binti no. Party era game mu dia etese Blasters lineup na di ebesisa. Baby a menya sure ebesi na menhu di all start no e goalkeeper no. But regardless the better biano Andy me sure that se be lose game be win a enye goalkeeper na nkasa because omo nyina chese they have equal omo ye equal at least the game go da even though say ye judging because of the past but the last game no die no Andy wanye bad Benjamin so bedem no and Omeki air 3 saves in the last 45 minutes of the game. Or also unfair very bad. So whether Benjamin Asari any attest again bedem biano and I am okay with it. Nemo no yen fullbacks no enya aware say England ebe overload omo. Me who an English sport journalist bia me say or exploit Ghana for weakness no. Baby or see England for exploit ba no left back no. Omumbo ball no to Gideon Mensah position because Gideon Mensah kwa and also ma space is the hodum. And a Gideon anywhere able. Me so that left back no. And there Gideon yes no. Baba Rama Emba. Say Gideon able there and the oni no ni madu able. Die any kwa say ni say Emma Gideon Mensah enya ma team no Emma no ni madu enya 1v1. The obo ahead of Gideon Mensah no and track it back, making sure that I brent a friend noni maduke no enya 1v1. The other end no Sanaya. On about the right back and the only one able only either Anthony Gordon or Rashford. Some players ni no nyina no do bobo bia no onya 1v1 and you bekun. So whoever plays ahead of them, sa wingers me no babo me no anim no, they should track back. And what the two fullbacks in defending against their wing backs. Pate badia in fin bako konchen. We are so that in fin the obe konchen no Ghana for be a mo Caleb Rinchidin.
So no konchen.
Caleb Debo. Eti Caleb Ebo Pate be kane. Baby am expect say Pate one and a Pate emo 6. Na Caleb enye the box to box. Party mo 6 no protected the back line no. Na Caleb enye the box to box. Onko no mra. Andy. Baby am expect changes. And he said Fatau in for Niama. Niama first game no. Why impress me. But Fatau buy no. Obayade. So Fatau should be on the right. Na a branch friend Brandon Thomas Asante for Kamadin. Na Brandon no emo number 10.
Okay.
Na a branch friend no Fatau. Our ebo on the right. Brandon emo number 10. Na on the flanks no enye Fatau ede semenyo.
Okay.
On me say no. Fatau ede semenyo on the flanks. Brandon Thomas Asante as number 10. Between Jordan and Prince Edu Kwabena. I'm not sure. But I'm a coach now. I'm on for Jordan air captain or Winnie Fowles the Maya. But first born near here any day. Sanka bet me changes are one of the areas any changes, and it's a Jordan Enco bench, Nenko Emo Duka Brangadi. Because I do Cabrano, Andy, at least Obama almost center back, tough time. Tough time. Mimini Camp Roby, Minya coach. The member show TV show and American was him. Be a coach in the trading grounds no information or one any place in train or my entirely different from the member. But the member who need it Andy Fatau and Semenyo on the flanks. Brandon Thomas Asante at number 10. Nayama Branch Feno Prince Edu Kwabena as the main striker. We need to avoid Andy a cast. With the card in Temwa. Andy Unai oye good said a bit slow down. Red card crowd and yes, I no. Who could do red card never early on in the game against a top team like England and obey you. They toss me no. And then a more about patebe team dia boy anyhow to defend against set pieces. Because Patewo was no. May sure that once how to score from set pieces in Kwao. But how to defend against set pieces, it is our lessons now. Partition Asna Hono. Me sure that England only use the same sano. Ose Ramubo Konana, either a Saka, another Clan Rice, or Bonsua, a coach Freddy Becasimic says, Omo Konana, or mere signs be within Safari Trim, most will be us on the night. Nina or Chebe be on the board of Akoto. Into parties should be able to tell in boys, say or Mobo Konana and the Oba Toyefa, which areas are we supposed to defend? Because one area they will try to capitalize, and we are the utilization of set pieces.
Okay.
And they have everything to utilize those areas. Adi, being Kamaningwa, but being a Ghanaian, I want them last us to win. but any game one I see Black Stars winning. Sebenya Kwana Yengo in a draw. It is the best resource we can ever get from this game.
Right, Sir Christian. I don't know. Max.
Yes, sir.
Ghana, England, and England, Ghana, anyway, 8 p.m.
So the winning game way Biano was sealing qualification to the next stage of the competition. Until and money very, very dangerous game will be able to call all out and making sure some be winning. England share Croatia 4-2. But so to be considered 2 goals for first half. Now, we share 2 goals first half, the second half we share 2. And that means that we strengthen our attack. But in the defense, no, we are vulnerable. We are exposed to danger. To one who are which may consider go. So that is how England team is set it up. But on say England and Kasa 4-2 your Moshe was the last time I conceded 2 goals in a game. Before then, not Senegal pay. And to me, as shown, because don't forget, say friendly or Senegal boys, Senegal winning by 3-1. It's England, it's moment time consider a lot of goals. England were formed coming into this very game. Because Andy, this is what I know. England last 11 games, Omo lose just 1. Omo draw 1, but Omo winning 9. And they are very, very strong coming into this game. That is England. And again, Omo firepower from Senami kind like be a bass yen strike players who can score goals. Front in here. Gordon did not play well, but of course, your friend is a Rashford. Ebe changing Nyoma. Harry Kane is there. Even Jude Bellingham is good going forward. Declan Rice, very good going forward, if only he gets the chance to play. So, more attackers are more sharp. Saban Tony is in the team. Whether or not he will start, that is also a different thing. I was Saudi, he play well. Bukayo Saka, so they have very good attackers. Ghana on the other side, we are very poor in terms of form. Because so after beating Panama, even which we struggled, no, and the lose 5, I draw 1, and you win 1. And we last 7 games. But on the last because not before that last 6 and winning, now because say everything is going to change this time. Until we near now Panama, and they say usher into this very game. But the omen in near side, it's against us big time. The Indian say it is only one time Ghana World Cup in the group stage here winning 2 matches. Okay. Say Oshe your first one you lose to Italy, we went on to win the rest of the 2. Most often the Ghana World Cup, even if we are progressing in the group in the entire we need 2 matches. Already a winning 1, meboa. And Norway, essay on my record. No soon to me we need 2 matches, but no more winning. And you take inspiration in through. Then again, say Ghana's new team be a ranking in top 20. Our FIFA rankings in the air bar, it's always a problem. Because the last 3 games, they need top 20 and we concede exactly 2 goals. And England so are ranked 4th, so they are in the top 20. It's a nature of the magnitude of the challenge ahead. And in history, 2011, your boy 1-1. Okay, and the only time he is here officially. But England record among winning 5 and among draw 3 against African teams at the World Cup. So they are unbeaten in 8. But Ghana so against Europeans, they lose 4. You draw 1 and you win 2. So when Ghana is also playing against European nations, we don't also fare well. Now here starts. England last 4 games no, or more close to 8 corners. Until their team are more attacking Andy. And at the last 11 games at England are but 9. The first half results, Ayana over second half a replicate. As I took to say in Argentina, then Argentina always they score first goal. They mostly win first half. And almost second half, as any results, they take first half. As I appear was second as an Argentina games at the one muti. In 10 rounds, almost share 1. In the second half, the ones win but the possibilities are another win best about second half in the A grade. But who to score? A bit my or more, and I say bit my the other team. That's what we mean. Ghana on the other side, no. And the last 8 games, no, also I say go first half. last time was Ghana, maybe I say go first half here. Friendly, see Abu Boy near Dingina. We don't really score goals in the first half. In the Ghana goals, no, and I go in the second half. And again, the last 10 games so I have 8 no. A second half now goals ne ba bebre. Yes, a goals about 2 teams now, but a second half they produce a lot of goals. Antoine Semenyo, and the way you game. A Semenyo game. So Nebo City. On a biggest player, on a top star. And he's coming up against guys he grew up with. Only in England for the BBR. So he needs to let it count. I'll not be surprised or Besegua. But Caleb and also. And so you know say go Bebo on the don't be surprised. Then Jordan again. Because those England coach Jordan as him, it means that they know him too well. And Jordan has also been in England for a very long time. On him BBR. So I'll not be surprised that Ghana goes to be free these 3 areas now. But on the part of England there, where they are came to Jude Bellingham. Also said Jude Bellingham and the England game no so are the unstoppable. Also Kane say go betray. But players who so are the unstoppable Jude Bellingham. Because he's a player or a very combative. Obey me akwa nimu or to me betray and or very, very combative.
I remember one legend because England for Jude because on bet me at the World Cup now. A lot will depend on him. Even though Hurricane will get them the goal, but it dependent on the fact that Jude maybe game
the whole system they play now revolve around Jude. So Jude ehuswa and teams are come season be obe husubiano. Ni team ni unstoppable so obe take from Dortmund to Madrid near. And when so that season so team no so a struggle. But then they say because England here experience side no, they know how to get results. They know what to do to get results, when to do it to get results. And Ghana needs to be very careful. The SA careful say one, England will throw everything at that, especially in the first half. They will make things quick. They want to person benya early goal. Omunya early goal, when you so be breaky your confidence. They know say Ghana a low scoring team. Also, I can say African teams until say this team share 2 no. Mostly then you started first round, we show 1 goal or to make and a Ghana says so many goals. You win it create 1. Until we says so throw at us no munya first goal like to break our confidence and it will give them the pleasure to want to do what they want to do. So they will attack us in the beginning. Almost the bye so. So the players should stay cool. And yes, or mistakes in say cards, red card, yellow card, back passes no or muncheni. My back pass is so we are very, very careful. And the fouls our vital area. Omunya careful because omunya dead ball situations on be a bit to be a penalty. They need to avoid those things. So be avoid those things. They say well, so concentration no and yet spot on. They should concentrate on the game. The mama lose guard. Loss of concentration beyond and that is what the Europeans know. Used to punish African teams and the Watimas here. And that is what it is. To force you to make mistakes. Then they will punish you based on your mistakes. And this game is going to be wow. Again, Ghana coach and Mr. Minim tactics or the Beko, but my coordinator. And this so coordinator at the and say England for Purple Bonnie be brave or Ghana fame. It's a possibility some mistakes in the bad air higher. He should open up and let us play. Because he was speedsters. And he caught on the attack 1, 2 cranny and he post and I say a faba. Almost we will not the fear of God. England so born money about Musro. Let me tell you the truth. Omunsusro. Do you know why? They don't want an African team to beat them at the World Cup because it's a record that has never happened. They don't want anybody to so Messi. No person will be saying on Messi Ghana. Into a more all out. They also respect us. And this our Ghana second game now more car World Cup in Lucina. What has been the scoreline? 2-0, 1-1, 3-2, 2-2. But this Ghana team yetima or she goes bebre. In Tandy, this is how I see it. Se Ghana be winning 1-0, 2-1, and now acquire 2-0. Maximum. Se Ghana a winning. Do you think we can keep a clean sheet against England?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure. So 2-1. Ghana be winning 2-1, 2-0, 1-0. And a bear draw so may assure say both teams bet to make a go ABA 1-1. But game need it favors the England because BBR are on side. But I think say Ghana might get a double chance. We might get a double because the way we are going to fight now, I'm sure say we can get a goal. And maybe a goal like the way we defend very well no. England so crab say and also be around 2-1 hona. But what I say, it's a results no 1-0, 2-1, 2-0. It's around, and I say quiet draws will be a 1-1 say around that area. But I'm a person Semenione Caleb. Jordan they so prove many Jordan can they may prove will be a wrong. And I'm going to be Nanka be here to me. I see so honey be a bit frab. And good luck to all of us and you're ready and I'm there.
Mate me da say Maxwell maybe be phone lines no na fi Magigana for and so adventure and so the flow but me say you be a Clifton in Penny for say the 13 court estate no I close to or say to 2 secondary school just 5-minute drive from IPT now yeah to 2 and 3 bedroom all en suite. The price no almost 920,000 Ghana cedis and a 970,000 Ghana cedis. To 2 no 923 970,000 Ghana cedis. Michelle, more payment options come at my back when say you have a 1-year payment plan and on the second one no your bank mortgage up to 10 and 15 years area the location no a coupon Kumasi 15 minutes drive from IPT Sanso and my residence in so 12 units of uncompleted building just almost building also build up to 3 blocks course after a year little nina I had about 3 bedrooms nina so ye ensuite just and also I had about living room kitchen and also be a come 250,000 Ghana cedis and also with them almost see payment option which you have 50% near spread the account in 1 year and so to media kama and edit and so coupon and a 2 minutes drive from a 13th court estate no e won na almost and Ghana Asia can say over any mobile business yeah more 5% discount Ghana Ewinia 5% discount when subject to Kenti Frere you be a Clifton and Penny for neto dying more money more kruma say no now say ana do this kind of so see that mo ba no chibasa for 0209 861380 0209 861380 and a 0558 354378 ofra na unim penfono enso akasa na KFC asmen kancho say and Black Stars ewakono ye the KFC Black Star box meal no ediaba na KFC Black Star box meal anu de tie uyi 100 Ghana cedi pe na yako KFC one branch be a tie and it's unya 4 pieces of air chicken 4 air 2 crispy tenders and chips no large size no bako area demo nina your friend Black Star box meal from KFC and yet amount where the 100 Ghana cedis are 109 for 4 only a bishop for 100 per now more feel it monchele because the Black Star se bedin kunim ama bibia enso ye kama don't forget yeah the wild deal no so wild deal no 35 Ghana cedi per na chese onso media akwaje aye KFC yeah about 2 crispy tenders 1 juicy a piece of air chicken na just what I say yeah about air chips no small size no ba ko the account only 35 Ghana cedi per available KFC almost stores nationwide shining to say KFC a proud official meal partner for Ghana football KFC a finger licking a good shining some any Tuesday in Tobacco Grace gift nyako din ko bat and no me be the trail and for predictions nebra the we a Grace gift in common na me ba be kan se mi e dia cho and no mo amunso nsa ka che de no Mr. Eben Rebanafino, Yadu Correct, and a Black Stars game the predicted. Obetia Predator Corresco, and also winning team. The Teresa McPerry, a year butter biscuit, no, Odioho, McPerry, London Oat Digestive, no, one so the Elho, because McPerry biscuit at the predictor when and so the Bentudia, Yabasa become some and so the actual nothing and ra, more take him more prediction, Ewaha, now almost with us now. Yadodia Bemo, now will sweat me, I enjoy. Young Quiddy Como, our grace kit, but Mema Rufi, so better latest film. My catch was 60 years in almost, and a latest film as from Ghana for Menko di Abufuachi say, oh, Nanko for be dear, Nebuafu. Ubewie no also okoda adwo ho but ubewie no akoda agonya yare obeda sorry na wabre but se wo latest full mattress that's why he oda kama obe sorry ho den because some Ghana Standard Authority adwo what we say use standard materials and the produce mattress no and we be now here odu say ɛwɔ ɛyɛ showrooms bebrebe latest home ɛwɔ showrooms bebrebe o Kumasi na person from officer 0322 029 365 0322 029 365 and our crown so for 0302 231 155 na unomo and so into me in Nkomo na bibia enye kama and for me Nkomo Grace Gift Emirates Dr. Gabi atina siewia de be sabe to aso na dia kebia no and so e de ba Dr. Gabi ye mo ache mo akwaba
mejoso na
nyankopo adomo so e
boko
ede nyame ase and a Grace Gift Nkomo he na mo de
yes e better tea for ase ne de twedi ampo nyankopon so ase Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services sene e kano ye nemo eye adwuma ache ye ba system no so ache ayare sanso de yankopon adom ya se bebre se ya wo mu nsem se ye lifestyle conditions obi akoma ana se sitire bi na aboro so entini mu yade ahodo awo mu nsem sebe ni nyina no Grace Gift ehwe wo ye number se didi djuma no me de betu dwa na mu ye kira kwan no New Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School enu ye nkran no oko Accra New Achimota Petroleum ye ni Family Life International School no eni di hwanimu ebiem se utu fa na oba Kumasi nso no ye wo Ohwim School Junction Barikasi Road Ohwim School Junction Barikasi Kwantempo no so ho ne ye wo eno nso no se oba ho a obi hu yen na se ne ye ka no yare de Grace Gift Herbal Clinic odi ya odi asem ye pa ay gusu so a ye ho adwuma pa se ye enjodwoye se na America no bebre na se sa yade na aba enam ye nuane abonsama poison nti ene nuane fon asabe ye di sebe emwa ya ye nim a ye nim anso ye di no ena masa yade no bebre abeso yen Grace Gift to nsa afro se sa yade no bi esemtem eba ho a bomode boko na ye ntem na bra na ye nso ye mfa mfidie hwe omuni hu die esie na de wo se ye ma ho no ya ye de ama ho na Brunica na asem se prevention is better than cure eto ye ntem na se wo ba ebeboa wo se wo so wanya bidada na nso wa batla how brani yeso yemfa hwehwemu enhwem yemfa mfidie hwehwemu na yemfa mfidie so siw so na aduru esemapa efata no yemfa ma wo sane amanfo ho to wo mo no na wo so sebe nyamwa saa ebiem ye anu so free wa lifestyle condition ni bi say obi wo na koma emoyi obi wo so make srade bi na babata ho obi a yemfa ne pressure so pressure no obo say enamba bi no ho a chese wo soro obi so de o fom pa chese odwene wa wonti ase eto bia ne se ne de etie the American say uta akọ regular check up eno eboa o ma wutimi se ne etie na mpacho Grace Gift to nsa frɛw se bomode na bra na yenso yenhwɛ mma na nyankopon adumti onso ho ebeto enya no nko a obu a okɔ baabi yakwa check na sitire ya trense sitire ados woni mojam amani moja no emo ay dokodoko obi mpo de ojonso gu a na epu ahuru anase nani so eye ne tintan se nani no eye week ne na ho ehihye no tambia ne baabi ehihye no oye boho wangasa ojonso gu a utumu se emfa yi Mr. Grace Gift Airfrel bomodi boko na bra bedan ne hwɛ emfa ma enya no nko a ema a mo menstrual irregularities obabu wa making okona fichire chese enkoye kura obi de ba 1 day 2 days 3 days na chese etwa ema biem obu okra mpo ani de ba eni no tumse ya enyefe chese obi so de yi cloth ankasa chese de bia to so ache obi so de ayasewe na yasewe no obi so de kura de ema kura obi so de aba entwa misre wa bomodi boko say ye kasei no pick your numbers na 0543 32 00 30 0543 32 00 30 and 0246 518 003 0246 518 003 uyo bia utrase kakra na una ahoana una atata ya na uda no wani achi efuofu ana we say ni pani bia eni asem de ho ma bomodi boko na tweben ya so ye numbers na me de tudwa fa na bra ni entwe nya den emfa ma saa ade na eye wo no senkyere ne de ma yare kase bi sebi enye kra etu ba ye betwe e de ama na saa ade na eye wo no onso apeba bia yeren afa uyo obi a unante kakra wabre wote so umiensi so wakoma bo na ebo bra
Oko baby, you talk best 4 times, 5 times, and son of what do the Oko. Fabra Grace gift near him. A man in man so, and Namu Yadi, and I say, Sabi, and Mowa, Eba, Yano, and Nam, Mr. Wa, the friends infection, friends sexual infections, no. Say, and you be in a house, but modern book of furniture Grace gift. Never be tea being finding free amount. Now, so won't talk because I'm sad, and so, Obo, our friends are Emma, Obama Boa, I send spam, Obabu also, I send the Bibiama, I want to cry day, Emma. Now, the air catcher one says, Oba, Sebi, Yabamo, now also Yaboa, almost when your bunny, I share Wachi, and Yanonqua, constant headache, my Yadikaka, set iron century, and the several diseases. Yadima been century, no, simple stroke a bar, with it me pow. Say, pressure cosura, with me yet pie. Diabetes, and my friends say, typhoid was what, with the pie. Say, malaria, about out me the pie, tipai, yari baby symptom. Unim near no. It may be and cast me clipping at the atrow. Nemum, o coach a kappa. No one the cupotia, ebe. Etie and emu and at the air cost was adian. Now I share as one mountain. Grace Gift Bar Clinic, the entire Frona and a yakin. A man of vagina steam, you know, a cost was sanity. But Modiana branch at one coso. Obua or Yin, you are baby, Wachina or so, oh, doctor, Miancasa Mitui, Machina and Malusu Hope. Mr. Wa, what is open to near Dinty at 1 area at 1. Oba Grace Gift, Yabeke Eddie Amo, come. Nampo, the American one say, I had a salon poor who be Jano. Wanga Sakurano, own guarantee. Say, Sabi, Okako Enchi at Rubia. Mr. Wa, cause the brain and Auto from last week say, Auto amount for and Yadiktua. Obawa bitmiti. Mr. Wa, Momodi, I was Tom Kuana Unya free Adimoa for Nature Grace Gift Clinic and Laboratory Services. Na Yankamo. Your numbers beside the Tuga. Nemo Yachira Quano. Yasi Kumasi, Yoshim School Junction, Barakasi Road. Ebana Kranswa, your new Achimota Petroleum. Opposite Family Life International School, Honio. Your numbers no 0543 32 00 30 0543 32 00 30 0244 126 123 0244 126 123. Your numbers no ankasa no mabon bomode moko na bra na hwe ma no so vagina steam no koso yie pa wona wa aposo ha o mo so no oba ho a ye betwa ma na afiri so koko ahodo usisi na wo ya mesre wa fo ani kire ho na hwe ma ayase wi ahodo prostate no emema no monko na ye check ma mo mesre wa ye check wi a eno de free check ni free na mo ye wi a edo beto so no eno ena ebe bomodi na watu ya bibi so ayere account ti sewa bomodi na tumika ko se na me de numbers no tuga no fa New Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School Kumasi Yoshim School Junction Barakasi Road your numbers no madika bo mebo ba ko pe asaka ho 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 your numbers no eno no yedamasi
so da sibebrebe Dr. Gabi of Grace Gift na ye no so etumi edi enkomano pe yento aso da yemfa de aka no emra ma menka say oh your building project bi a be to ma o fi say edru tile na be ko eso Obstacle Enterprise in chen wakoto tiles ni na edi from na edi tiles kama pa edi aba ne bo ne sada from tiles from Twyford and afemi castle tiles ni different colors shapes any sizes designs ni na kwa on sabeti na kabi na o eso Obstacle Enterprise abehu mo ewo taloso opposite air palace na dum so 3 branches bako adjacent Jabaju Rafia dum opposite post office dum so aso be a campaign here infio wo mo Abreport Junction o mo opposite county hospital ehun abehu eso Obstacle Enterprise o number 0244 458 542 0244 458 542 na uno mo enso enin komo Africa Logics they say yanko swani nka so we obi a woto niam from China ya na shipping no a problem edema wa omaba edema Africa logistics and shipping services omadaro ma so fa unsem nyina da omo to niam no China ombe ship edia bro omo ye small parcels omo ye full containers door to door omo ye sanction of fast clearance omo ye nyina eno omo nkasa wo warehouses mi e China eno omo bi enso Ghana China so wudro omo bi e wo yu ena fe Guangzhou oba Ghana nso atamani kuma so behu omo offices ni biara so omo warehouse ni ebi enso ho Africa Logistics and Shipping Services for number no 0536 735 393 0536 735 393 na onomo enkasa me ya tondan e wo Chronom Red Park 5 bedrooms and then we Chronom Red Park behind Adonko announce Angel Industrial Company Limited and then you go so you interested obi a wo ped 5 bedrooms atono oba for 0545 388 553 0545 388 553 ofra yabaje so enwadi nko yenyu so clean sans soap no na yemfa hohoro yen samakatro say germs any bacteria any bi when they say wonfa ehu but we are deadly seminar anaboa amatambia no ekele sam 99.9% effective say bekum sam anya no clean sans soap no use be nefa horons come GC brand say is all about you Monsanka clean sans soap nebi now I told you auto aya to be fama honamfo enu ebusafo no bia enso nsanka na de na Pepsodent say do the two abaya Pepsodent do the two ade change ani say oba brush no pa no brush anwumre nyani say bia o brush once a day Pepsodent say ya de aba ena Pepsodent so de evofo obeti nya bia to o brush no pa upia firifie na anwumre odrufi ansa na obedane sa twu se ba hoka ho eboa pa Pepsodent do the two na also do ho ahye mu bi na bibia aye kama enso etmedia ma ye kwanim no mamenka se medimafo herbal clinic Dr. Time da so ho na ye kro na yare na akekere wo he se de wasi akini ene ba bia wakokɔ ene chese concussions awodo entwini so de ade ama o se wodi bi dware wudi onum bie chese ni nyina yefua but still ento yare anko ade a mesro ene bawadi se utu anamo ako atwema agugo nu akohia Dr. Time da so medimafo no na Dr. Emfa Time ento yare no na ho ento medimafo number no 0244 774282 0244 774282 na one doc enso entumi eninkomo na me ka se nyame admo chena ena ye nyina ye hia mo ewo KNUST esanse the chancellor opem so santehene His Majesty Otumfo to the second as KNUST enya 75 years and anniversary celebration and the chancellor himself opem so to sadia frere alumni for students, staff, business partners, friends of the university, and will be a general public. Is answer what na and I saw launch a KNUS a book into bra. Na also be a part of Jumedia Koso, a great hall, and upon 9 and a Jumedian and so KNUST 75th anniversary no a Hong Kong and a mini woody. Now Kumasi Agro Processing Company Limited, one and a cofa Angel Kill in Satisfied no diaba. Oya Coco creating a woody Shan Sumami, Sir Antonasi Antiasia, Emma Akate, any black pot disease. MSA Coco da the mentias yes wabra Angel Kill insecticide Fabi egu Coco no Sam Mwa attack Coco no Emma Wokajana no Onu Marie no Uru say Coco Research Institute of Ghana I am the Ghana Cocoa Board from Abehe and Omajatum. I say almost saying a besodoso organic liquid fertilizer. Mount Sankabi a besodoso no Oyoko Anaso Yokiania Udia Tosodie se impose ko jene cabbage any sanya maniwana and also here a besodoso organic liquid fertilizer no now the egu asase so eboa ema asase ne from eboa ema no ba na wadua no enso nyini kama na watwa ateso aba we yajatum na uha aya plant protection and regulatory services director wo mo ye under aya ministry of food and agriculture omajatum pass ye obi anyu subi so to an offer 0548 618 025 0548 618 025 na uno munkasa mena pa Royal Guest House ewo Oshim School Junction offer Grace Gift and what my ena mena pa ewo mesro o Kumasi na o dwene baby obeda ho a bibi nti no oba Kumasi o pa baby a oba relax kama he security 24 hours o nsuo o nkania na yesan so treat wo kama dia mena pa Royal Guest House I want also to me call na mena pa say obia over baby na pese be fa yankase wo shuttle I didn't say adwuma no o frɛ a ye beba dia be fa 0543 556 666 0543 556 666 Yankwa Genjamet Dental Clinic aso ye ese problem no ehwane ye ko obi bia wotiam ya sabi osena apai to kura bedem obesa osie fita obesa o braces obesa o silver any gold so obi on more brush a na moja blood enso eba ne nyina no ko Genjamet aso ye kuma sabre pro junction Bantona High Street total filling station chakra eye nungua opposite NDC office no and attachment Maxima Market Kente Road any women's house here home services nationwide 0598 731 0598 731 na uno mu enkasa na bibia nya kam enfama Kenny Rose internet solution adama bakacho se na ye kase unya se ubenya internet connectivity se ye ufie ayo office babia unya internet ayo connectivity no na wafre ayo Kenny Rose internet solution fra no na o mesiesi enfama 0208 282810 0208 282810 na one Kenny Rose enso eninkobo na bibia enya kama entumi emfa emao eno said Hong Kong ACTN yede na yesi former ambitious emra na ometwa so you few birthday wishes wa yede eno to anasede eno sorry free enkonya so yedi kan I say, okay. Happy birthday, Eko Eddie Ama Messi Asamoah Ejare. Oye level 300 student Ewo Kia University Faculty of Science Department Ewo NAO Biological Science student na we free Obapa Poly of Polovia Ventures and Osi and we show a happy birthday and so informanenti Messi Asamoah Ejare, happy birthday to you. So and happy birthday Kwadiama Ohima Frempoma Ohima the CEO of Shams Beauty Services Ewa Mekum 0.5 Orma and now your birthday, happy birthday to you. Say and sounds in the second year anniversary Ewa in the shop ti Ohima, happy birthday to you. Nyakupo inshallah yepa. Okay. Young wish okay we ebe 20 Trent me send ya mamo na mo hwe but before that say one other listener Francis Odru Ajiman say wa file NPP nomination form for youth organizer Efija Kwabre North okay see Francis Odru Ajiman and so Eddie Kakra no all right and it's but happy birthday to Philippa Nana Echa or say Otema Philippa Ifri Obra Paki International Meme offer NSC and wish you a happy birthday Philippa Nana Echa or say Otema happy birthday to you Nakupo Inshalpa Kai National so Sports Center Ewo Amekum traffic light Ghana Jesus no akwajo but the joint ewo Atasamanso opposite Atasamanso Roman School no yes say the musiti show no nyasem get to akra the joint ewo Atasamanso opposite Atasamanso Roman School yes muti show ne pa DJ website system bia obefa obia no ya na muti show nti yenchia mo na ya na wase system bia no mokoso mo monitor in shows nyara wase bebrebe say munyabre edemaye and the Black Stars of Ghana and the Three Lions of England media media no it was 1759 Wamakum Old Santinos opposite City Star when media edia free enti when I behe edia no enso edia free na kyese bibia enso atima ye kama e de fluenti eya yishia ehɔ na ye Champions League final ehɔ na ye Ghana any Ghana first game ehɔ na ye ti ene ye besa akɔ ni akɔhwɛ esanso atimi ato as nyango ba ya no cha ye beshia na afidi owo bia no ye de ho nsɛm but ade omutwo mutai Ghana ye ntwemo mu she ye ntwemo mu keto ba ko sei ye no mu de be fie so se ene ye no mu